Here we go. Let's get a poll going in the chat. The Mets only scored 1 run yesterday, so no home runs yet on the season. So let's get that poll going again to see who we think will get the Mets' first home run of the year. Stanley's already here. What's up, Stanley? Saying hi, John. Let's go Mets from North Texas. Oops. All right, get the poll going there. Let's get it going on the vertical side now as well. Nope, that's not what I want. Poll. There we go. Oops. No Mets hit a home run yesterday, so we're still waiting for that one. Pitching was okay yesterday. Home's a little rough in the 4 1/3 innings, but the bullpen looks good. Oh, Wayne Randazzo doing the game. Met fans should be familiar with him. Used to sit next to Howie Rose on the radio. All right, got the poll going there. Let's come back over to the chat. Girls are nuts. The Mets' first home run will be hit by Vientos. Alex is here saying, let's go Mets. Let's go. Got nope, I was going to say play-by-play with JJ going on in my ear, but it's not. It's on the go with CeeLo. CeeLo's covering Kentucky and Tennessee. Winner goes to the Elite Eight. 9 minutes to go in the first half there. Tennessee up by 10. Still waiting for first pitch here, so let's look at the Mets lineup. It'll be Lindor leading off. Soto will bat second. Alonso third. Brandon Nimmo playing left field will bat fourth. Vientos fifth. Winker will DH and bat sixth. Tyrone Taylor seventh. Brett Beatty will play second and bat eighth. And Luis Torrens will do the catching tonight and bat ninth. The Astros defense will be Paredes at third. Pena at short. Rogers at second. Walker at first. Diaz doing the catching. Altuve in left. Myers in center. And Cam Smith in right. So going with the same lineup as last night. Skipperoo says Beatty's going to hit the first homer. Hey, Elgood is here. What is up, Elgood? Elgood also says I took other in the poll tonight. Beatty's going to hit the first home run. Skip took my take. That's all right. A lot of people can think that. Oop, let's see if we're going over here. Yes, we are. All right. We are live on all the sides. Turn Apple TV down just a tad bit. Let's look at some other scores here. Orioles have a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jays. That game in the top of the fourth. Pirates have a 1-0 lead over the Marlins in the fourth as well. Red Sox and Rangers just getting underway. Bud is here. What is up, Bud? Hello, PAS. What's up, buddy? Man, Apple TV must know I'm turning the volume down because it keeps getting louder and louder. L. Good says, I'm hoping that Beatty is the Mets' breakout player this year. He was impressive this spring. I know spring doesn't mean much, but Beatty has a different feel around him, it seems. Yes, if you notice, if you look at him, he changed his batting stance. He changed some things up. It looks much more comfortable at the plate. Let's turn down CeeLo a little bit here. I know our guy Rising Rhino is going to be back live. His first stream since the Super Bowl. It'll be great to see Rhino. Actually, he should be live now, so let me get him going. Rising Rhino is live. Hunter Brown, the pitcher tonight for the Astros. 30 starts last year, was 11-9 with a 3.49 ERA in 170 innings. Struck out 179 batters. Opponents hit 242 against him last year. Lindor will lead it off. We're waiting for him to step into the box here. Hey, Charles Adderley is here. What's up, Charles? Stanley says, I'd like to see McGill pitch 6 solid. V2 says, even as a Braves fan, I can admit Juan Soto will have the first home run. Hit that like button and subscribe, says Charles. All right, Brown sets. And he'll wind and deal. Right down the middle, 0-1. Let's go. Looks like the tracker's a tad ahead of me. Outside corner, 0-2. Hey, C. Lee is here as well. Let's go. If you get a chance, check in on him. There was an earthquake in Thailand today. Is he calling the O's tonight? Yes, he is calling the O's. Swung on a miss. Lindor already off to a rough start this season. He's got to stop. 0 for 4 in game 1. Strikes out to lead this one off. See Lee saying go Astros. Yes, I know you're talking about Birdwatcher. He's live. Charles says he's great. Let's go. Here's Soto. Right down the middle, 0-1. Brown coming out, throwing strikes. The Mets standing there. Soto was 1 for 3 yesterday. A couple walks. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. It's like that's almost the same pitch he struck out on yesterday to end the game. The 1-2. And looks, Mets getting fooled by pitches right down the middle of the plate in the first inning. First pitch to Alonso's in for a strike. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Brown will wind and deal. Swung on a miss. Jeremiah's back saying, hey, all. Alonso calls his timeout. Over 50 in the chat, picking up where you left off last season. Should have been here yesterday, C. Lee. We had 208 here. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Oh, no. I don't know where that one missed. Yikes. Look where pitch 4 was. That's a strike. That's a strike that wasn't called. The 2-2. And Alonso hits one out to deep center field on the run. At the track, he jumps and he makes the catch. Alonso gave it a ride. But Myers caught it on the run against the wall. See, Lee says he was working. That's all right. You're here now. Dang, says all good. Close one there, yup. So the Astros will come to the plate. Going up against Tyler McGill. McGill was 4-5 last year in 15 starts with a 4.04 ERA, 78 innings pitched, 91 strikeouts, averaged 5 1/3 innings per start. Altuve will lead it off, followed by Paredes. Alvarez will DH and bat third. Christian Walker in the cleanup spot. Diaz will catch and bat fifth. Pena sixth. Cam Smith bats seventh. Brendan Rodgers eighth. And Jake Myers will bat ninth. The Met defense tonight, it'll be Vientos at third. Lindor at short. Beatty at second. Alonso at first. Torrens doing the catching. Nimmo in left. Taylor in center. And Soto in right. Alonso looks better than last year already. Agreed. Ty Johnston is back. What's up? Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Mets got to make Brown work. He's got a strong arm. Now, Alonso gave it a ride. Here we go. Altuve's already in the box here. Great camera angle here. Oh, we lost the sub. Not cool. And fouled off 0-1. Tonight's line is 7.5. 200 says, hey, I'm a Mets fan. Welcome in, 200. Deal 1. Popped foul down the right field side. Alonso gives chase, but it goes out of play, 0-2. You don't have Apple TV Plus. Well, then I guess you're going to have to hang out with us then, aren't you? Thank you, Charles, for posting the rules there. Did he go? No. 1-2 the count. Steve's here saying, let's go, Mets. What's up, Steve? There he is, everybody. Let's go. Frank is here. Great to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're feeling better. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. $97 miles an hour. Nice. I'll do it. Steve saying hi. Let's go. Charles posting the rules. I'll put those up on the screen here. Thank you, Charles. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Put the other rules up here as well. Thank you, Charles, for posting the rules. I do it that way so everybody can see them. The 0-1. And Paredes lifts one foul down the left field side, 0-2. I'm listening but napping, my friend. I wonder if they're going to play Jose Siri. Let's go, Mets. Up high, 1-2. Working overnights. I can only hear that. That's your MVP. Hey, Cope is here. Let's go. Frank Ronk is here saying, hey, all. Let's go, Mets. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Just wanted to say hi, but I'm listening. No drinking for me, says Frank. How about cigarettes? We might need some runs. The 2-2. Ooh, just missed. 3-2. Charles says for informational purposes, PAS Network had 500 plus in one of the live streams last season. Yes, that is correct. It was the Phillies and Mets Apple TV game. And Paredes hits one out to left center field. Taylor will make the catch on the run. 2 away. That'll bring up Alvarez. I thought Siri would have been in the lineup today, but what do I know? Frank says, I'll smoke eventually. Steve says he's smoking. All right. Last year when Frank would smoke, the Mets would get some rallies going. So, Steve, hopefully that'll help. Up high, 1-0. Tomo Mapalo here from Italy. Let's go, Mets. Let's go. Welcome in. The 1-0. Foul tipped, 1-1. One and one to count. The 1-1. And a ground ball to the third. Vientos has got it. Over to first. A nice 1-2-3 inning from McGill. We go to the second. No score. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Mets. Nimmo, Vientos, and Winker. Frank says time for a black and mile. Skip says he's quit a month ago. Yo, Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? Frank Siggs were an understated hero last year, along with Elgood's pants. I love it that you guys remember stuff from last season. Gave you a like. Thank you so much. Well, let me catch back up to the chat here. Let's go, Wong. It would be really nice if the bats came to life tonight. Agreed. Much respect to everyone on this channel. Getting ready for my birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Ronnie. You from New York? No, I am not. I live in Pennsylvania. Elgood says, I'll lose the pants if necessary. Frank says, do tap that like and subscribe button. Become addicted. Let's see if we can get a hold of Ronnie since SNY's not doing the game tonight. Ronnie, what do you think of everybody in the chat so far? They're what? Wow. Nimmo will lead it off here. Steve says, going to my first Mets game in July. Nice. Who they playing? Texas Repo says, hey, go Astros. Hunter Brown modeled his game after Justin Verlander. Nimmo went. No, we did not. 1-0. The 1-0. And that one laced out to left field. That'll get in for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Nimmo. That'll bring up Vientos. Elgood giving the thumbs up. Oh, they're playing the Yankees. Very nice. Work the pitcher. Don't make it easy. Stanley says his birthday is on Monday. He was born in Brooklyn. Elgood says he's happy to be an adrenaline junkie. You bet your second game of the season barbecue ribs. There we go. Love it. Nimmo takes off. And he's safe. Rogers dropped the ball. They had him out. And Rogers dropped the ball. I don't know if that'll go down as a stolen base or not. He dropped the ball. Brian Pieces, let's go Nimmo. Let's go Mets. Yep, Steven saying happy birthday. I'm not familiar with him, so like I said, he was 11-9 last year. Right down the middle to Vientos, 0-1. Frank said he was smoking. I guess his foot's feeling all right. Yep. Phew. Could give a caught stealing and an error. That you could do, but we'll see. Swung on a miss. All right, they got to stop with the camera angles tonight. When the guy's coming to plate, show that goofy camera angle, not when he's waiting for a pitch. The 0-2. Up high. That was close. It is a caught stealing with an error, so no stolen base. The 1-2. But outside, 2-2. Nice at bat here by Vientos. I'm here, so the Mets are winning. Let's go. Please hit that thumbs up, everyone. You were like number 10. The 2-2 to Vientos. And that one ripped out to left. That'll get down for a base hit. Nimmo will score. And the Mets jump on the board early. Vientos will head into second base. That'll bring up Winker. Oh, good. Great to have your contribution. Wealth of sports knowledge. Let's go. Let's go, Mark. There we go. There we go. I never finished smoking, he said. That'll bring up Winker. DH in the night. The first pitch. Up high, 1-0. I gotta see. Oh, yeah, they do have the pitch count. He's up to 20 pitches here with nobody out in the second. The 1-0 to Winker. And Winker laces one. Base hit in the center field. Vientos will round third. The throw goes into second, and it's 2-0 Mets. Frank saying hello to Mrs. PAS. She's got her earbuds in. She can't hear me. I need a drink. Yes, love to see it. Heck yeah. Yes. This is the offense we all expected. Let's go. That'll bring up Taylor. I'll come back up to Charles's comment here in a second. In for a strike, 0-1. Charles letting everybody know. Last year, Taylor batted .248, 7 homers, 35 runs batted in. Played in 130 games. The 0-1. And fouls it off, 0-2. This lineup has some depth. Yes, it does. This is just what they need to get things rolling. Winners never quit, quitters never win. Got down low. Is the Whole Food kid catching? No, he's not. He's the backup tonight. The 1-2. Brown deals. Outside, 2-2. Yo, what up, Caps? What up, what up? 2 runs already for our boys. Yeah, what a great story. It is a great story. Much respect. Let's go. Thank you, Frank. The 2-2 to Taylor. And a chopper right back to Brown. He'll go to second for 1. Over to first. Double play. 1-4-3. That'll bring up Beatty. First pitch to Beatty is lifted foul down the left field side, 0-1. I'll keep these coming, Charles. Thank you. The 0-1. Popped up. Shallow left field. Paredes, the third baseman, will go out. Make the catch, but the Mets get 2. And lead 2-0 going bottom of the second. It'll be Walker, Diaz, and Pena coming up for the Astros. It's great to see a 2-spot already. Took the Mets team total over 3. Let's go. L Good says I have the game synced up perfect tonight. Let's go. That's what I like to hear. Check in on our guy Rising Rhino. He's got 31 people watching him tonight. Ryan says, let's go Mets. Some of the camera angles have been bad, but the picture quality is very good. Agreed. Crazy, I live in New York, but I have to pay to watch the game tonight. No thanks. Thanks for the play-by-play, Big John. Outside, 1-0. All right, here we go. The 1-0. They're talking to Lindor right now. There's a strike, 1-1. And a ground ball to Lindor right when they're doing an interview. Got him. One away. M1B. What's that? YouTube, Prime, Paramount, Hulu. You got too many. Guess it's on Apple tonight. No, it's on Apple. Mongoose Game says they want so much money for one game. What do you mean one game? They offer other stuff too. I pay for Apple TV and watch their other programming. There's a ball, 1-1. Mets fans back saying go Mets. Roman's here saying boo Astros. Can a person drink a beer while on antibiotics? I would not. Down low, 2-1. I'm always nervous when they're mic'd up. Never mind, I mean just a subscription for games. Helps me out. And that one ripped right to Lindor. 2 away. This might be the best in-game interview ever. Yeah, CD says no as well. Yeah, thanks for the advice. Yeah, don't be doing that. That'll bring up Pena. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Foul tipped, 1-1. There you guys go. Love it. Yeah, but yeah, what did your doctor say? That's always good. Always ask your doctor. That one popped foul down the right field side. It'll go out of play, 1-2. The 1-2 to Pena. Outside, 2-2. And that one hit out to center. Soto will make the catch. So that was out to right field, actually, not center. We go to the third. 2-0 Mets. Frank says, my doctor says keep smoking if I want to stop chewing gum. I want to go back over to YouTube and look to see if Birdwatcher is live. It says he went live. Oh, Toronto's up 5-2 over Baltimore. Yo, BW's got 105 people watching him right now. Let's go. Yeah, your doctor knows, yup. Elgood says this chat always gets a bunch of laughs. Looking good. I can't wait. Nine, 1-2 coming for Lindor and Soto. We get it time for Lindor and Soto to get it going. Yep. 9, 1-2. Good call. Terens, Lindor, and Soto here. Outside. They got to stop with that camera angle. My goodness. Oh, it's the umpire camera. It's what it is. Up high. Two and 1 to count to Terens. And a chopper foul, 2-2. Umcaling was awful. They should only use it for replays, honestly. to show a highlight on a replay or something. Live, that's no good. Yeah, with 12 plus years of school, what would you expect? The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. James Fulmer's here. I'm so happy you're doing this. You made my Friday night. God bless. Thanks so much. James, thank you so much for hopping in. Welcome. Remember when I said I lost 140 pounds, got rid of my girlfriend, but gained 155 pounds? Oh, Frank. In for a strike to Lindor, 0-1. Lindor not happy about something. Don't know if somebody said something. The 0-1. Popped up. It'll go out of play. Yeah, I just checked in. I just checked in on Birdwatcher. He is live. Must not have been affected. Which is good news, because that was bad. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. One and two to count. Up high, 2-2. Nice at bat here. Hit them thumbs up, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel. Plan on doing all 162. They're 2-2. And that one laced foul. Frank says, good to hear your laugh, Mr. John. Birdwatcher was running behind getting stuff early. Yup. Yeah, because when I was done with the Tampa Bay Rays game, I'd redirected everybody over, and he put in the chat that he was going to be late. The 2-2. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. If you're new to the channel, last year I did 149 of the Mets regular season games. All the Mets playoff games. Where is Birdwatcher? He's in Thailand. The 2-2. And a chopper up the first. Walker's got it. 2 away. That'll bring up Soto. Soto talking to the catcher and laughing about something. Oh, that's why the Astro fans boo him. They beat the. I did not realize the Nationals beat the Astros in the World Series. I think that was 2019. Anthony Busby's here. Outside 1-0. World Series bound Mets says go Mets. Yeah, I'm glad Birdwatcher's okay. Yeah, me too. The 1-0. Up high. Oh, they said he went. Or called it a strike. Not sure. 1-1. The 1-1. And chopped foul. 1-2. KTU Rob says go Mets. Frank saying let's go Mets. And Soto cranks from the right field. If it's fair, it's gone. It's out of here. LFGM. Boom. Let's freaking go. Charles, I'll get to your weather update. Just got here. How did they score? Well, Winker, uh, RBI double by Vientos scored Nemo, and a RBI single by Winker made it 2-0, and that solo shot by Soto made it 3-0. Here's Alonso, down low, 1-0. Weather update from the Bahamas, 73 Fahrenheit, expected low of 67. Mostly cloudy skies, no rain in the forecast. Humidity's at 73%, with a strong wind at 20 to 30 miles an hour. Nice. I wasn't smoking on that. That's all right. Robert, what's up? Welcome back. Let's go. He crushed that. Alonso pops one up. Foul territory. It'll go out of play. 1-2. Frank being here makes me want to drink. That home run makes it 2. Don Lito says LFGM. Keep the booze coming. Exactly. And Alonso fouls that one off. 1-2. Brown up to 48 pitches here in the third, so the Mets doing a good job of making him work. He's above where you want a pitcher to be through 3. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. But the Mets get another one on the Soto bomb. It's 3-0. So we can end the poll. Charles with the quotes. Let's go. I can't keep up. Frank says he picked Soto in the poll. A bird sitting on a tree is not afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. Spike that like button and subscribe. Let's go. Let me turn Birdwatcher down here a little bit. So let's end we can end that. We can end the poll since we have our first home run. Let me come back over for the chat here. Soto's first official home run is a Met. Correct. Come on, Mets, hold the lead. Payback. Sharon says, we signed Soto on my birthday. Great stuff. At a poll for the second home run. Sour says, hello, sorry I'm late. Fishing Fool says, hit it. Oh, hit it home, Cam. Yeah, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 here for the Astros. Cam Smith, Brandon Rogers, and Jake Myers. Mets up 3-0. Oh, they called that one a strike? They did. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. Elgood wants to know if Sharon's related to Nolan McLean. He's on the Mets Double-A team. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. All right, James, don't need all caps. Only Daniel Caps is allowed to go all caps. Soto will have 16 walk-off home runs this year. Let us know the next live stream. Next live stream? Well, for the Mets or for anything? Up high, 3-2. Because next live stream is tomorrow at 1 for the Flyers game. But then next Mets game is tomorrow night at 7. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Please hit that thumbs up, everyone. Cecily. I just saw the clip of Soto's home run. It's just unreal. The 3-2 from McGill. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 1 away. Outside, 1-0. Thanks for the info. All right, that's your second warning. No more all caps, or I'm blocking you. Down low, 2-0. Charles letting know, feel inspired to join in the chat. On the outside corner, 2-1. Sharon doesn't think she's related, but it sounds like a name I would have named her son. She would have named her son. I'm excited to see if Senga has a good comeback. He'll be pitching in the Miami series. The 2-1. And that one lined, caught at second base by Beatty, 2 away. McGill, man, McGill throws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pitches. In for a strike, 0-1, nice pitch. Jake Myers was 2 for 4 yesterday. Fouled off, quickly ahead 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Nolan was a two-way player, but he's decided to just focus on pitching. Oh, I remember when, yeah, they just drafted that kid, right? I think he's throwing 100 miles an hour this spring. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 4th. Still 3-0 Mets. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Mets. Nimmo, Vientos, and Winker coming up. Yup. Frank says, do tap that like and subscribe button. Yeah, we've gained 7 new subs so far tonight. He's good. He's probably a top 10 prospect. Only way I could throw 100 is if they counted 2 pitches. Sound like me. Check in on Birdwatcher. He's going to the 6th inning. Toronto's still with a 5-2 lead there. Brandon says, I can throw 100 miles an hour in in MLB The Show. Look, guy, look. Last year it was Soto. This year, look, we're already 2 games in. Is Vladdy a Met next year? We're already worried about next year. I don't know if Vladdy's a Met next year. Gotta stir the pot. I mean, it's a legit question. I understand it, but yeah, I mean, no lie, Steve. Soto started opening day last year too. Do you root for more PA teams or New York teams? Let's see. PA teams, I root for Penn State and the Flyers. They checked down at 3rd, and he went 1-1. New York team, no, I definitely New York team. I root for more New York teams. The Mets, the Jets, St. John's. Swung on a missed. 1-2. I'd rather the Mets go after top tier pitching than Vladdy. Yeah, but that's not their thing. Down low. Whoa, that should have been a strike. 2-2. Frank says, I see Yinglings floating by me. Frank, don't give in. Beatty showed great improvement in spring training. Yes, he did. Nimmo fouls one off. Still 2-2. Still making Brown work here. Love it. Getting ready to throw his 55th pitch of the night here with nobody out in the 4th. John B says Soto with a big hit. The 2-2. Bounced in the dirt. He went. Catcher picks it up. Throws it down the first. 1 away. I'm fighting the fight, he says. If Stern says starting pitcher is a priority for next year's free agent. No, he doesn't. Where else is this streaming? It's on Apple TV. That's it. C. Lee says, go take another shower. Frank. Fouled off by Vientos, 0-1. Vientos doubled his first time in. Up. Scored, batted in a run. And then scored a run. Batted .266 last year with 27 homers. I know Caps was here. He's got... And a base... Nope. Nice play by Rogers. 2 away. Second baseman came over behind the bag to make the play. That'll bring up Winker, who had an RBI single his first time. Invisible, invisible Yinglings. Next year is too far away anyway. Down low, 1-0. I don't know about you guys. I'm glad the Mets re-signed Winker in the offseason. Jonathan's here. What's up, Jonathan? He says, hey there, everyone. Of course I missed Soto's first home run. Sorry I'm late. No worries. You're here now. Good night, everyone. This is my first time watching. Looking forward to more. Bounced in the dirt, 2-1. Good night, Steve. Absolutely. We'll be back live tomorrow night. No Met game on Sunday. The Mets aren't playing Sunday. But then we'll be live for all three against Miami. On the outside, 2-2. I like Winker. He's a good player, and he plays with a lot of heart and passion. Yep. Sauer saying, let's go Mets. Down low, 3-2. Nice that bat here. Agreed, Winker brings some fire to the team. Michelle says, I need Houston to win. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. So making Brown work here. Love it. That'll bring up Taylor. Taylor grounded into a double play his first time. Nice, good stuff, Winker. Jonathan says, I was and still a big Winker fan. So glad they re-signed him. Always great to have a player every opponent hates. Exactly. Up high, 1-0. Brown up to 64 pitches here in the fourth. Love it. Mets doing a good job of making them work. Cope says we could use a tailor-made shot here. Love it. Tailor-made shot. The 1-0. And a chopper back to the pitcher. Brown's got it. Over to first. That'll retire the side. The Mets don't score that inning, but still lead 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Elgood says, who's going to hit the Mets' second home run? All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who will hit the next Mets home run? I'm keeping Soto on the list. I'm going to put this guy on the list. All right, there we go. Let me go over to the vertical side. Put it in the chat as well. I'm keeping Soto on the list because he can hit the next one. Oh, I didn't put Vientos on the list. All right, let's come back over to the chat here. Beatty, just keep this lead and add more to it. I got 7-2 Mets tonight in MLB The Show. Hopefully I'm right. Tuck, you were almost right yesterday. That home run looked like a total laser beam. Yep. Maybe Soto hits another one. Yep. Outside 1-0. I'm picking Soto, Cecily. Elgood likes Beatty. Vientos is due. Send good vibes Beatty's way so he can break out. James saying Brett Beatty. I feel like Nimmo has a bomb incoming. Memories saying hi. Welcome back, Memories. Soto will hit another one, says Stanley. Mets prod says Juan Soto. My money is on Vientos. There's a strike. 2-1. Alonso. Sharon says Alonso next. Yes, Alvarez is injured. That's a strike. 2-2. Melvin says Winker. Up to 56-36 on the sub count. That's 9 tonight. To 2-2. And a ground ball past the diving Lindor in the center field. The first hit for the Astros tonight. Anthony's back, saying hi. What's up, Anthony? Jonathan says he's pulling for Petey. Oh, down low, 1-0. Paredes flew out to center his first time. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Mendoza always brings a good vibe to this team. And he's still learning, too. The 2-0. Oh, check swing. Got a piece of it. 2-1. Check swing foul there. 2-1 to count. I can't believe Altuve's been in baseball for 15 seasons. It just doesn't seem like that long. The 2-1. And that one ripped past the diving Vientos. That'll be a base hit. Vientos, Altuve will go to third. Paredes will hold it first. First and third here for Alvarez. I'm not too familiar with this park, so I don't know. Yep. I will say this. Beatty did have a great spring training. Totally different player. Yep. Oh my goodness, man. Come on. Look at this comment on the screen. And lost everything. Am I still here, guys? Am I still here, guys? That one hit out to center. That'll get the run home. Sorry about that, guys. It's 3-1 on the sacrifice. I went to a few games when Altuve played in the minors for the Tri-City Valley Cats. Wow. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. You can hear me. Okay, why did it just jump off the game? Now Christian Walker's the batter. Outside corner 0-1. You froze for a second. Am I good though? Everything back? Oh, come on, Blue. 1-1. Yeah, you're good. All right, thank you. Let's go, Mets. All right, so we missed the run. He was just scoring when I came back, I think. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. You're here. We're here. Let's go. Yes, I can hear you. I still see invisible Yingling bottles, though. Fitzy's here saying, OMG, Mets are winning. Let's go. The 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Fitzy, you missed the Soto bomb. Absolutely crushed the home run to make it 3-0. It was a solo shot. Two and two to count. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Nice pitch there by McGill. 2 away. 4th strikeout by McGill. Just getting ready for my trip with the boys. Frank says Mets need to hold the momentum and focus. Agreed. Two out, runner on first here. Fouled straight back, 0-1. Fitzy says, I'll save a mud water. The 0-1. And a chopper foul, 0-2. Whoever said take McGill out must have gotten into Frank's Yingling. Right? The first 2 got on. He's gotten the next 2 out. See if we can get out of it here. Oh, the ump's been fine tonight. I think the ump's been fine tonight. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. First and third and nobody out. They only get the 1. It's 3-1 as we head to the 5th. Tomorrow's a night game, Rob. 7 o'clock Eastern time. Yep, Jonathan's saying, talking to Frank there. We'll get that run back. What pitch excites you? Oh, fastball. Blowing a fastball by somebody. Man, Abreu had been raking already. 5 RBIs through 2 games. I really like the way McGill limited the damage. Yep. Frank says I didn't do it. Oh, it's your fault. Mallybomb was over on the Rumble side saying, let's go Mets. Not sure if I missed that one. He looks a lot more confident than last year. Well, Water, if you remember last year, the Mets won his last 5 or 6 starts. Even though he didn't get the wins. He pitched very well at the end of the season. I think whatever Peterson figured out, McGill has now figured out. I love Tyler McGillicutter. You think there's a possibility we still see Sproat this season, or still too early? In for a strike here. It'll be Beatty, Torrens, and Lindor. I don't know. It depends on what their record's looking like after the All-Star break. I think it's a possibility. On the outside corner, 0-2. Let me catch back up to the chat here. Nope. If you could have added one more player before the season started, who would it have been? I would have traded for Dylan Cease. McGill's biggest problem is if he gets to a bad start, he loses his composure. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Sauer says McGill and Peterson always had the stuff, but they couldn't put it together. Not until the end of last year. Cigarette time, says Frank. I'm questioning if I should take a shower right now. Why? You're not going to shower all weekend. What's the difference? The 1-2 to Beatty. Swung on him, ass. It would have been a strike either way. One away. He said, yes, we can smell the aroma. Down low, 1-0. Buck liked McGill, always talked about him. What is Buck doing? I like that Taylor's playing again. Oh. I don't like the other center fielder. Well, Siri's got more pop, and he's better defensively. But Taylor's a better hitter. More good news, my cat hissed. Fouled off by Torrens, 1-2. Who cares? Baseball does not care about average anymore. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 away. He can hit home runs, and he's one of the best defensive center fielders in baseball. That's why they got him. Oh, yeah, look at Brown. Brown almost exact same mechanics as Verlander. Yes, Siri. And lined right to third. Over to first. Lindor hit it sharply just at him. We're halfway through. Still 3-1 Mets. Thanks for clarifying. Frank says, I can't complain on the Mets. I wonder if there were more people here yesterday just because it was a day game. Check in on Birdwatcher. He's got 81 people still watching him. Bottom of the 7th there. Toronto up 6-2. Yeah, probably a good amount of people at work who wanted to watch. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Thank you, Jonathan. He had to look it up, but thank you for looking that up. I don't know why is the Mandalorian doing commercials? Does he need the money that bad? He's not very good at dancing, I can tell you that. I can see Fitzy doing this commercial. What is it a commercial for? AirPods 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. It'll be Pena, Smith, and Rogers. 6, 7, and 8 in the Astros lineup. Whoa, way outside. 1-0. Sharon says big inning for Tyler. Yup. Outside. Ooh, called a strike. Wow, that looked way outside. Counts 1-1 here. Oh, and that one driven out to deep center field. Taylor on the run. Right before the track will make the catch. CJ Stroud in the house tonight. On the out. Oh, called the ball this time. Last batter it was a strike. This batter it's a ball. Need a quick internet. Oh, inning, and then get a couple more runs. Up high, 2-0. Damn it, John. Still giving us mini heart attacks. Yep. Smith struck out his first time. Way outside, 3-0. The 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. Robo Ump needs to report for duty. And topped foul, 3-2. The 3-2 to Smith. Outside. Come on, Blue. That was a strike earlier in the inning. Now it's a ball. That one was outside, actually. Let's see. Man, close. So a 1-out walk here will bring up Rogers. He lined out to second base his first time. And a ground ball to third. Vientos has got it. Goes to second for one. The turn. Nice scoop by Alonso at first. 5-4-3 double play. Was a runner on first or second? The runner was on first. I don't know. I didn't even look. What did it say? I sent another email, but I didn't hear a response yet. That inning went by quick. Let's go, Mets. Nice double play. Praise the Lord. Upper right said second, middle screen said first. Yeah, maybe I find a new thing to put on the screen then. Because we can't be having that. Alright, for the Mets here, it'll be Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo coming up. Elgood says, sorry, I've stepped away from the TV because I'm making burgers. You didn't ask us how we wanted our burger cooked. Do you have a good feeling about Diaz this year? Really didn't see him too much in spring training. Haven't seen him yet in the regular season, so don't have a feeling yet. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, with a 3-1 lead, we would see him. Jonathan says medium rare for me. Exactly, John. I'll have some bacon on mine as well. Right? Let's go. Got cheese, all good. Let's go. See, look at just. Good night, all. Thank you, Mets fan. I'm a little nervous about Diaz. Velocity was down this spring. All right, Soto will lead it off. Hit a solo shot his last time up. Outside, 1-0. This is a lot of orders. Right down the middle, 1-1. Nice pitch. Down low, 2-1. Soto, they just put up a stat. Soto, with his new team, with the Nationals, he hit it in his first game. With the Yankees, he hit it in his third game. Second game with the Mets. Let's go. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Only have a pound of burger I'm working with. See, Lee's asking for jalapenos. Think that when it's all said and done, Soto will lead the most offensive categories in Mets history. Ooh, depends on if he stays for all 15 years. The 3-1. Ball 4. So Soto with a walk. He walked twice yesterday and got one today. What's your burger sauce? I use barbecue sauce on my burgers. Sharon says already having shepherd's pie. That'll bring up Alonso. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out the center and a strikeout. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Sauer says, man, Soto is an on-base machine. That's why he wanted people behind him that could do the job. The 0-1. Up and in, 1-1. Barbecue, yep. Brandon says, yep, barbecue sauce. Shepherd's pie sounds delicious. Now I see floating food. Thanks. Oh, thanks for curing my Yingling problem, he said. The 1-1. Up high. Did it get a piece of the bat? No swing. 2-1. Come on, Petey. Time to step up and bring him home. I don't think he's got a hit yet this year, does he? I don't remember what he did the other day. Let me look. Alonso. Oh no, Alonso was 1 for 2 the other day. He had 2 walks the other day as well. The 2-1. Outside. And it gets away. Soto will go to second. I'll take that. Now let's see. What's it say now that he's down on second? Don Lito says bring him home. The 3-1. Up high, ball 4. First 2 men walk. That'll bring up Nimmo, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. It always says someone is on second in the upper right. Always? Even if there's nobody on base? I'll find a new thing to put on the screen. That's ridiculous. Can't be having that. Yes, okay. Brown's still on the mound here, up to 84 pitches with nobody out in the 6th. Jimmy James says, how was your Alonso home run call against the Brewers last year? Were you streaming that game? Well, I thought my home run call was pretty good, but I'll leave it up to the chat to decide. I know that wasn't their favorite home run call of the year. The Lindor Grand Slam. It's like we have an automatic base runner. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Cope said it was great. That was a hell of a call. C. Lee says it was great also. Down low, 2-1. Oops. The 2-1. Chopped foul, 2-2. The kiss and everything was great about Alonso's home run. And I think I even said that when I was doing it, that he blows a kiss to the... It was, I don't know if it was hard stopping. Because remember, guys, we were down 2-0. It's the 9th inning. I'm trying to wrap it. I'm thinking about wrapping it up because the Mets have done nothing all game. Talking about Alonso maybe not being a Met anymore. A chopper to second. Did he I don't know if he tagged Alonso. Oh, well, that's a double play. 4-4-3 double play. Runner on third now with 2 out. Yeah, you did. Second best call after the Lindor granny. And Pete, the inning before, or in the 7th, blooped that foul ball, and we were all killing him. Yeah, I was yelling, get him off of this team now. Bruce is here. Bad internet connection. Who got our runs? Homers. All right, Bruce, hold on. And a chopper foul by Vientos, 0-2. We got an RBI double from Vientos that made it 1-0. An RBI single that scored Vientos to make it 2-0. A solo shot from Soto to make it 3-0. And then the Astros got a couple singles and a sac fly to cut it to 3-1. And then the beauty of baseball happened in the ninth. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Let's go. We've gained 14 new subs so far this stream. Let's go. And tapped foul at the plate. Tapped foul at the plate. Still 1-2. Brown up to 93 pitches here in the sixth. So the Mets did a good job. Fitzy says, I'm back. Did you wash the stink off? Need a chef's kiss emoji. That's a good idea. And Vientos fouls it off. We'll do it again. Yeah, because after tomorrow, I'm done with Flyers. So, Fitzy's saying, come on, Mets, let's get this win. Let's go, Mets, this sour. The 1-2. Bounced in the dirt. Gets away, but not far enough. 2-2. Yes, I washed that stink off. Brown up to 95 pitches. This is most likely his last inning of work. The 2-2. Vientos hits one out the center. Myers will make the catch. So the Mets get the first two on with walks, but the double play ends that. We go bottom six, still 3-1. Frank says, perhaps after tonight, I'm done with the Rangers. Nah, it's just every other time the Flyers play, the Mets are on. So Mets take precedent over Philadelphia, since they're not in the playoff hunt. So. Oh, Toronto now up 8-2 over Birdwatchers Orioles. Billy says it's back. Frank says it's a conspiracy. Oh, I wanted to check tomorrow, the Mets game. I think Canning's on it. Yeah, Canning against Arrighetti. Not familiar with Arrighetti. Canning was one of my favorite signings by the Mets in the offseason. Of course, Soto was my favorite. That was another great call. Also, I didn't do that game, Cope. I didn't do that game. Play-by-play with JJ did that game. Jimmy James says, I was ready for a breakout year from Alvarez. I'm never done with the Mets. Spencer Spaghetti. Foul ball. 0-1 the count. He cooked the Sox once. The game tomorrow is on Fox, correct. But depending on where in the country you live, there's two games on. So, I believe the Braves are the other game. Nope, I did not do that one. I was listening to play-by-play with JJ. Because I told him in his chat, if the Mets get no hit, he can never do another Mets game. DO1. Down low. Oh, called a strike, 0-2. Billy M says, thank you for the videos. Absolutely, thank you for being here. Rotation has even more potential to be deadly once we get pitchers back from the IL. Bruce says, thank you, John. Soto won the home run derby. Maybe Vientos will be number 2. DO2. Check swing, and it gets away. He's going to be safe at first. So I'm not sure how that gets scored. It's a strikeout, but he's safe at first somehow. Hefner will go out. What's it going to take for Mrs. PAS to come on stream? The Mets have to win the World Series. One of those rare strikeout base hits. Yep. Runner on first. McGill up to 73 pitches here. She told us a World Series win. Yep. World Series bound Mets. Good night, all. If the Mets win the World Series, there might not be a stream. We may wait to go to the Canyon of Heroes. Here's Altuve with a runner on first. Nobody out. Mets up 3-1. Pickoff throw. Nice move there. Jonathan says live stream the parade. If the Mets win the World Series, does the Soto come out? Yes, the Soto would definitely come out. Go Mets. In for a strike. 0-1. Excuse me. At least she didn't say the Jets to win the Super Bowl. And a chopper foul. 0-2. Excuse me. Got a piece of Terrens there. Sure. Outside 1-2. Oh, that's right. I saw Sharon over on Ryan's stream. I forgot about that. And a ground ball. Oh, past the diving Lindor in the left field. First 2 men are on here. And here comes Mendoza. Love it. Don't wait too long. He got the ground ball just out of the reach of Lindor, though. You realize the celebration will be insane. So many pent-up years between 86 and now. My apologies, he says. My apologies. Do we have Paul Blackburn still? Yes, he's hurt though. So we'll see who's coming in the pitch here for the Mets. I didn't see who it was. It will go from the Canyon of Heroes all the way to Roosevelt Ave, and I'll be celebrating the whole way. Vesta's not on the Mets anymore. Dangerous waters here. Dangerous waters. Fishing Fool says go Astros. Haven't seen Crickets yet. He stopped by a couple times during spring training, but I haven't seen him for regular season yet. Dom Smith's with the Yankees. Come on, man. Jonah Heim with the solo shot puts the Rangers up 2-1. Crickets has been missed. How do you feel about these modified road jerseys? Let me look. What do you mean modified? Oh, it's Reed Garrett coming in. I don't mind these Mets road jerseys. I don't like the blue ones. Whatever they were doing in spring training with the blue uniforms, they were horrendous. Paredes is 1 for 2 with a single. Garrett deals. In for a strike, 0-1. Looked a little low. Deal 1 from Garrett. Outside, 1-1. Cope says, yeah, those blue with the orange script lettering were horrible. Yep, we have Taylor. Yes, the black ones. I love the black ones. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. If the Mets win and keep winning, it's all good. Right, yeah, it doesn't matter what uniforms they're wearing. Win the ball game. All right, Garrett, come on, man. Jacob saying, what up, guys? What up, Jacob? The 2-1. And a ground ball foul, 2-2. Jacob saying, what up? The 2-2. Timeout called. Frank says another 5-1-5-0 year. I hope so. Frank, we might need a cigarette. The 2-2. Garrett deals. Called strike 3. 1 away. Soto looked really good rounding the bases. That'll bring up Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a sacrifice fly. Big strikeout. Let's go. Now the tallest out right here. Inside 1-0. Frank says he just opened another pack of cigarettes. The 1-0. Right down the middle, 1-1. Oh, that went up high, 2-1. Need to save some cigarettes for the playoff run. That one lifted foul, 2-2. Am I a Mets fan? No, I'm not. I'm just wearing Mets stuff. Bye, everyone. Time for me to go to bed. Billy, thank you so much for hopping in. The 2-2. Bounced in the dirt, 3-2. Frank's laughing at something. I hate the Yanks. Frank's Newport's for team captain. I'm a White Sox fan. Lifted foul, we'll do it again. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4, that'll load the bases. Teddy Delgado, thank you for the follow. Bases loaded here. 1 out. Hey, Woodward's back. Said sorry I'm late. No worries. Evan Porter saying go Guards. A yeehaw from Frank. Come on, Garrett. Let's get out of this jam. Outside 1-0. I subbed as well, says MM Prods. Think you're awesome. Come on, Mets. The 1-0. And topped foul, 1-1. Evan Porter said subbed as well. Let's go. We've gained 20 tonight. Are the bases loaded? Yes, the bases are loaded. You were away. No worries. It's a great question since that software is never right. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Walker's 0 for 2 tonight with a ground out to short and a strikeout. The Astros are batting right now, down 2 runs with the bases loaded and 1 out. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. That would have been a ball. 2 away. That'll bring up Diaz, who's 0 for 2 with a line out to short and a strikeout. Somebody was here yesterday and was watching all the numbers go by and said, you're going to be up to 6,000 subs by April 1st. I don't think they realized April 1st is on Tuesday. On the outside corner, 0-1. Come on, Reed. Huge out. One more. DO1. And that one driven out to deep center field. Taylor and Soto are there. Taylor will make the catch. Reed Garrett screaming as he comes off the mound. Let's go. The Mets hold the lead. We go to the 7th. Still 3-1. Billy says, never mind. I need to watch the rest of it. The out was recorded before you called it. Yeah, but then people that come in don't know what the score is. Attaboy. Let's go. Just love to see him fired up. All right, let's look here. Don't know who that is. Let me check in on Birdwatcher here real quick. Top of the 9th there. Toronto with an 8-2 lead. Well, was hoping that the Orioles would sweep that series. Kirby's back saying the Mets clutch. Yep, Winker will lead it off. Once again, I'm live on Apple, so I'm not missing anything. I thought you were a Mets fan. I am a Mets fan. I'm wearing Mets stuff. If the Mets win, how will the NL East look? Extend this lead. Oh, I don't know. We're only 2 games in. Who cares? Winker, Taylor, and Beatty here. Swung on a man, stone one. Deal 1. Up high, 1-1. Winker, Dinger, anyone? Outside, 2-1. That's the NL East look. Well, if the Mets win tonight, they clinch. 2-1. Chopper right back to the pitcher. Over to first, 1 away. First time Winker's been retired tonight. Had a single and a walk. No, I won't be saying that 30 games in, but I'm not worried about it on day 2 of the season. I do think the NL East will send 3 teams to the playoffs again. I do. Down low. No swing. And I think, the way I look at it, I think the Braves will win the division, and the Mets and Phillies will fight out for the first and second wild card. Fouled off 1-2. Did the Marlins officially lose? They were losing 4-1. I don't know if it went final. Swung on a missed. What didn't last year? The National League East sent 3 teams to the playoffs last year. The Phillies, the Mets, and the Braves all went to the playoffs. The Braves lost to the Padres. The Mets beat the Brewers. And then the Mets beat the Phillies. You're wrong. Oh, I know. Acuna now in the ball game. So Beatty only gets 2 at-bats tonight. Yeah, they lost. Thank you, Kirby. I didn't know. Swung on a miss, 1-2. I saw they were down 4-1. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. I mean, Beatty could have done that. My goodness. Just quit playing matchups, dude. Miracle season. Let's go Mets. What's up, bud? Go Dodgers. Are you going to stream that? Nope. There's Dodgers streamers. No need for me to do it. I'll be right back.
Give me a hell yeah. What? What? 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 Give me a hell yeah. What? What?
Metropolitan raid. Let's go Mets, baby. Let's go. Jonathan with 5 gifted. Sorry, guys. I missed them. Who got them? Don't worry about 30 games in. Rich was gifted. Asia was gifted. Ronnie was gifted. RC was gifted. Linda was gifted. Let's go. Metropolitans once again says raid. Let's go. I hope Beatty doesn't hit the next home run now. Right? Dodger hater. I'm not a Dodger fan, dude. There's Dodgers live streamers. Go watch them. I'm a Mets fan. 4-3. Thank you. You're not covering my Dodgers? Why? Why are you covering my Dodgers? What up, Bam? Up high, 2-0. Minter, the new pitcher here. Too lazy to go search for a Dodger YouTuber. On the outside corner, 2-1. I don't know how to use the internet. You should do the game. The shame of it, John. Oh my goodness. Baseball edits. Yo, did you see the first? No, I missed it. Come on. Fouled off 2-2. Billy, we got it, dude. Enough. Right, Jonathan? World champs. No wonder you're crying. Mets fan, sorry, buddy. Your team doesn't stand a chance. Bounced in the dirt, 3-2. Look, Mom. Look what I wrote on the iPad to this Met fan. The 3-2. And a ground ball down the third. Nice scoop by Vientos. Nice grab by Alonso. One away. Oh, Mike Hampton. I forgot about Mike Hampton. Francis Dodgers, really? Yeah. He became a Dodger fan last year when they signed Soto. Look, Mom. If you want to listen to the Japanese, you're bad. What? Stream the games. Why would you be on here for clown? In for a strike, 1-1. Rob, I'm gonna need that in English, please. Outside, 2-1. Now, Frank, it's a YouTube thing. It's not a Mets thing. The 2-1. On the outside corner, 2-2. Oh, here we go. Looks like the communist of Metsland is at it again. Eat that in English. I'm sorry, it didn't make sense to me. The 2-2. Bounced in the dirt, 3-2. Yeah, the light's right over here. You just can't see it. Oh, ball 4. I should have been called a strike. Brandon thought it was funny. That's not a good take. That should have been called strike 3. It got the corner. The light gave us a lot of mojo last year. I was saying, if he likes the Japanese Dodgers so bad, why doesn't he even go find someone streaming their game? Inside 1-0. These antibiotics are killing me. Actually, they're not killing you. You work in New Jersey with the grimace. There's a strike. 1-1. I'm still laughing at that iPad comment. I'm stealing it. Good eye, Cam. No. Just because the umpire made the wrong call doesn't mean it's a good eye. Pick off throw. Yeah, McGill had a decent game. Got into a little trouble there in the sixth, but the bullpen came in and got him out. And a ground ball to Lindor. He's only going to have to play at first. 2 away. 2 outs now with Smith at second. What is YouTube show so many commercials now? Everything is showing commercials these days. The McNo-hit emojis. Alright, dude. You got what you wanted. You're out of here. You're out of here. Everybody say bye to LB2. I picked the wrong month to stop sniffing glue. Bounce in the dirt. 1-1. I'm late, so just going off the box scores. No worries, man. I agree about the commercials. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're doing play-by-play in my chat of the Dodger game. I don't want you here. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Lindor to hit for my last parlay. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 8th. Still 3-1 Mets. Jonathan says you entertained him enough to get good comedy out of him. Rob saying bye. Damn, I missed the special iced tea. Don't give in, Frank. Don't give in. Sour saying bye-bye. He's gone. I booted him already. He did the same thing last night when I was doing the Cubs Arizona game. Mommy gonna get pissed you banned him. No more iPad time. John in the chat are always respectful to fans of other teams, but when they get ignorant, you gotta throw them. No idea how did DeGrom do today. Why did I leave? Woodward, hit the live button, dude. Let's go Mets. DeGrom is back for how long? I don't know. He doesn't play for us anymore. I don't care. Yes, no more Dodgers fans. All Mets. No, all fans are welcome here. Just don't be ignorant. Bam. I don't know how it determines this, but Billy's now leveled up. Yeah, I left earlier. It was a 7th inning stretch. I got up to get something to eat. I haven't eaten dinner yet. It's 10:30 at night. I'm starving. Terens hits one out to right field. To the corner! It's off the top of the fence, or is it gone? I thought that ball was gone. Nope, he doesn't think so. I thought that was a home run. Guys, I'm not going to be able to keep with the chat. No, it hit the top of the fence and bounced in. Grimace was last year. What McDonald's character will show up this year? We need a poll. Lindor takes a ball 1-0. You got to load up on the game snacks. I do. It's respect. Everyone's welcome, right? Oh, I get that. Rangers probably get 5 starts out of them. Guys. Ooh, it hit him. Lindor's going to first. Lindor, let's go. I thought that was out. So did I. My bet is Hamburglar. Need to extend this lead here. I agree, Water. You're not a Mets fan. Okay, Chris, you're done too, dude. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm not dealing with it 2 nights in a row. No, not a ground rule double. It was off the top of the wall. And Soto takes a strike 0-1. Lindor base hit incoming. Nope. He got on base, though, by getting hit by that pitch. DeGrom pitches tomorrow. Mayor McCheese. Now Mayor McNett. Down low, 1-1. Mac tonight. Right? I still root for Grom. If he only stayed healthy, he'd still be here. Have Mom take your iPad. The 1-1. And Soto hits one high fly out to right. This one will stay in the park. Smith will make the catch. Terens. Ooh. That'll bring up Pete. Oh, Soto was right on that too. Just under it. How's your wife and my kids? What baseball movie? That's from Bull Durham, isn't it? Lindor for a home run? Nope. Come on, Pete. Show why you're worth all that money. In for a strike. 0-2. Nope, I did not know that. Cope says, I love that movie. Oh, Major League, Jake Taylor. Up high, 1-2. Bruce said it was either Bull Durham or Major League. Instead of Benny and the Jets, call them Benny and the Mets. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. 2-2 count to here to Pete. Pizzo for 2 tonight with a walk. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Maybe they'll be the McDonald's character, the guy, the jail guy. Yeah, somebody already said that. The Hamburglar. Somebody already said that. No, that was not from Slapshot. Yeah, California Penal League. And a chopper. That's a fair ball. They go to second for 1. Not in time. So they get the force out at second. Runners on the corners. Last year kind of felt like Major League in a lot of ways. Yeah, like the Mets had to use like 30 starters last year. Is Pete Rose a Hall of Famer? Yes, Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. Nope, we're getting a pitching change here. Let's look at other games here. Texas now has a 4-1 lead over Boston. The Padres up 2-0 over the Braves. Oh, it's now 2-2. Braves just tied that one. Arizona has a 2-1 lead over the Cubs. Athletics and Mariners no score in the 4th, and Dodgers and Tigers no score in the 2nd. I met Rose. He said he'd get inducted after he died. Yep. No. Ricky Henderson was good at stealing bases. That's it. He did hit leadoff home runs a lot too, but I don't know. I think they let too many questionable guys into the Hall of Fame now. Some of these guys that have made it, and guys like Keith Hernandez aren't in yet. Come on. Exactly, Cope. Lost its aura of exclusivity. Brian King will be the new pitcher. 28 games last year, had a 2.39 ERA. Nimmo will be the batter. Fouled off 0-1. Ricky stole 1,400 bases. You heard that the Hall of Fame approached the Roses about doing something for Pete, and they told the Hall of Fame to shove it. Same way with the NFL. Agreed. In for a strike, 0-2. Once again, the Mets get 2 on. Get the first 2 on. And maybe not, if Nimmo gets out here. Nimmo fouls one off. Still 0-2. And that one ripped. Foul down the first base side. Finding Nimmo. How often that shouldn't be right now. And there's guys that should be that aren't in. Yep, I agree. Hernandez belongs in the Hall of Fame. The 0-2. Timeout by Nimmo. The 0-2. Pick-off throw. I feel there's a lot more who shouldn't be in than should. No. I do not. That one lifted out to left field. Actually, Myers, the center fielder, will make the catch. 2-1, nobody out. Once again, don't score. We go bottom 8. Still 3-1. Jonathan says getting closer to 6K. Yeah, we've gained 25 subs tonight. So another big night here. We're up over 100 again, too. Let's go. Sour says, hold them down here, and hopefully the lineup adds insurance. Had a couple chances to add insurance, and they haven't done it. Ooh, top of that order for the Astros. We'll be interested to see if Diaz comes in. Stanek. Is that his name? Stanek? I think he's coming in. Love to see it, John. Congrats on all the channel success. And here's to much more. Let's go. You know who we haven't seen in the first two Mets games? Stoney. We haven't seen Stoney. Okay, guess Birdwatcher couldn't redirect. See if Rhino's still alive. He was doing the XFL tonight. Yep, Stanek will come in. Oh, let me catch back up to the chat. Up high, want to know. I just want a game this season that doesn't require me to take Zantac for heartburn. Or crickets. Nope. Yeah, where is Stoney? Is Brown pitching? No, Brown is done. Rob just subbed. Fouled off. Oh, 1-1, excuse me. How long have you been a Mets fan? Since 1986. Did you ever root for another baseball team before the Mets? No. Nope. The 1986 Mets is what made me fall in love with sports. Popped up. Terren sheds the mask. It'll go out of play. 1-2. That's true. I haven't seen him in a while. This is my first time watching you. Do you have a call at the end of the win? Yeah, I stole it from Howie Rose. I put it in the book, right? The XFL still exists, yes. Same thing as last year and the year before. Get man on and they can't score. Up high, 2-2. Raul Diaz, welcome back. Bounced in the dirt, 3-2. That one fouled off. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Bounce in the dirt. Ball 4. That'll bring up Paredes. 1 for 3 tonight. Need you, bud. Yeah, let's go. Come on, Stanek. You've come a long way to almost 6,000. Yeah. From 0. Unbelievable. You're the setup man. Come on. Outside 1-0. Rob says 86 was the first year I started working at Shea. Yeah. And that ball hit out high to left. Nimmo on the track. And he'll make the catch. Sounded good off the bat. I did quick and said that, yeah, the Mets did win it. But I didn't watch sports before 1986. Well, shouldn't say that. 85. 85 Flyers, Edmonton Oilers. Stanley Cup is the first thing I watched. Flyers lost to Edmonton, but I fell in love with the Flyers. On the outside corner, 0-1 to Alvarez. Oh, sometime in the 80s as well. I was definitely watching wrestling before other sports. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Was Grimace around in 85? No, Grimace was not around in 1985. Big Mike says New York Blues since 85. Let's go Mets. We got the teamwork to make the dream work. Jimmy James was a Kamala fan. Didn't he pass away? Fouled off. Still 0-2. If I could fly. What does this have to do with the baseball game, dude? That's what I mean. You guys talk sports. He slammed Andre way before WrestleMania 3. And that WrestleMania 3, that wasn't even the best match. Wasn't it? Who's it? Steamboat and Macho Man, I think. And a ground ball. Nice diving stop by Acuna. He goes to first. 2 away. Kept it on the infield. Got the out. Good job. Yeah, he just passed not too long ago. No, I think he meant the... I agree. Right. Yeah, still one of the best matches ever to this day. No, it's all right. I was thinking wrestling. He might have been thinking politics. Oh, and 1 to count here to Walker. That one lined out to right. Soto was right there. We go to the 9th. Still 3-1 Mets. I've been a Mets fan for 2 or 3 years now, and I love it. I didn't even think politics. I assumed wrestling right away. At least a run. All right. Going to the ninth inning. You know what that means, everybody. Oh, I got to do a couple things here. We're going to set up a redirect to go over on the go with CeeLo. He's doing the Braves game tonight. So when we're done, we'll redirect over to CeeLo. But we're going to the ninth inning. So we turn on subscriber only mode. Alright, let me come back over to the chat. Insurance runs now. Some of these hits are making me puck. Frank says some insurance would be nice. Yeah, another run. Or 5 would be great. Big Mike says Macho Man vs. Steamboat in WrestleMania 3. Greatest match of my childhood. Until Hogan vs. Andre later that night. See, I didn't think that match. I don't know. I just didn't think that match was better. Frank says I'm subscribed. Are you? Are you though? Luis Contreras here for the Astros. 5 games last year with a 9.00 ERA in 6 innings. Opponents batted .292 against them. Yikes. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Oh, I didn't check the poll. Let's see who people thinking for the second home run. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. That one kid won. Subbed. Let's go. What happened here? Frank said cigarette time. Well, that's not a great stat line. Swung on a miss, 2-1. You think Pete now? Well, that means it won't be till tomorrow then. Oh yeah, the stat line for the pitcher, yeah. Up high, 3-1. 29 new subs tonight. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. The 3-1. Vientos pops one out to center. Myers will settle under it. 1 away. That'll bring up Winker. He's 1 for 2 tonight with an RBI single and a walk. Winker fouls one off, 0-1. No, not Pete. Sorry, I forgot he batted already. Hollywood Hogan. Yo, that was the biggest deal when they turned bad guy. Tap that like plus subscribe. Ain't it fun? Winning is always fun. 0-2 the count here to Winker. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Cope says for life. What's for life? Being a Met fan? It's a 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Jimmy says, I have a horrible feeling about Diaz tonight, and I don't smoke cigarettes. NWO. Bounced in the dirt, 3-2. After falling down 0-2, it's now full count. And being a Mets fan. Let me refresh ESPN since it's not doing the pitches. What's up with that? The 3-2. I like this DH battery spot between Marte and Winker. Tapped foul at the plate off of Winker's foot. Make that pitcher work. Oh, I forgot they signed Frankie Montas. Man, Mauricio. Just 3-2. Called strike 3. That's a strike. Winker's turned around to complain, but that's a strike. Good at bat here for Winker. Yep, he's going to be cleared for baseball activity soon. Yep, Montas. Yep. Yeah, he is. But they were just talking about how he's been cleared. He got his MRI back today, and it was clear. 2 outs here for Taylor. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Oh, I don't go back that far. I don't go back that far. Fouled off, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a missed way inside. We go bottom of 9. Here comes Diaz. Mets up 3-1. Looking to get their first win of the year. Just add Manaea and we got a solid rotation. Agreed. Time to close the door. No, not in the regular season. That was only for spring training. It wouldn't have mattered. It was a strike anyway. If he would have challenged, he would have been wrong. Check in on the go with CeeLo to see how he's doing tonight with the Braves. That's where everybody will be redirected to when we're done. Frank T level. I don't know how it determines who levels up and who doesn't. Alright, time to put the women and children to bed and go hunting for dinner, boys. Oh, it's doing it for people on the vertical side, not the other side. That's weird. Jonathan says, John, you made my Friday today, bud. Yeah. Like you said, you were a little late, but that's all right. Jonathan, once again, thank you for going above and beyond with the 5 channel memberships. Really appreciate that. I'm sure the people that got the 5 memberships are appreciated as well. It's time for Diaz to shut down the Astros. In for a strike, 0-1. Swung on a missed. 0-2. I'm on the wrong side. No, you're on the right side. As long as you're here, Frank, that's all that matters. Outside, 1-2. Hey, Flyers is back. Let's go. It's time for Diaz to not walk the first batter. Do you think the Astros suck? No, I don't think the Astros suck. Fouled off. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. He struck him out. $30 new subscribers tonight. Let's go. Sharon says they don't watch wrestling anymore. In for a strike, 0-1. Nice pitch. This is going to be the beginning of a 52 save season for Diaz. Sugar. In for a strike, quickly ahead, 0-2. Oh, somebody asked me about my game-ending call. I usually go with Gary Cohen's call, not Howie's. Low and outside, love it. Topped foul, still 0-2. Baseball Drip says I'm at the game right now. No joke, Mr. D. I'm ready for some winning. Let's go. We're all ready for some winning. The 0-2. Popped foul, still 0-2. No. Calls don't work like that. You just don't come up with it. You got to think of them. And that one lifted out to left. Nimmo will come in, and he'll make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Cam Smith. LFGM. Thanks for covering on the fantasy baseball now. What? I didn't do any fantasy baseball. That one fouled off, 0-1. Come on, Diaz. Just like 3 seasons ago. You got it. Up high. 1-1. I don't know what I did, but she said, Jane said, thanks. Outside, 2-1. Oh, no, you're in it, so you need to see. Gotcha. That one lifted out to center field. Taylor, over. Soto's there, and the ball game is over. The Mets get the win 3-1 after losing the game yesterday. 3-1. So, right? Was it 3-1? It was. Great play calling, Mr. John. Much appreciated. Thank you, Frank, for being here. 0-5 to 1-1. And the ball game is over. LFGM. Let's go. Let's go. Go Mets. Rock and roll. Good night. Yeah, don't just up and leave, guys. I'm going to send everybody over to On the Go with CeeLo. He's got the Braves game tonight. Tell him PAS sent you over. Great win. Great first win of the season. Congratulations on your first win. This is how we do it. That's one for Diaz. Thank you so much, Skipperoo. Still love your Penn State poster. Thanks to the new subscribers. Yep. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. I'll be live again tomorrow at 1 Eastern time for the Flyers game. But then I'll have the Met game tomorrow night at 7. And then we'll see about Sunday. The Mets don't play on Sunday, so we'll see. We'll see if I just take the day off or if I come up with something. But yeah, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to On the Go with CeeLo. Tell them PAS sent you over, and we'll see everybody tomorrow.